Hello everybody and welcome back to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I make people play video games because I am blind. I cannot see the games but they can. Hello Vincent.
Hi Marius.
You are here with me again for Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. It's episode 30. It's our dirty 30, everyone.
We made it.
Yeah, we made it to 30 and also into the Harbour. Because, right, that's basically all the recap I have to do. We did what we had to do to get into the Harbour, which was think through a bunch of weird race theory. But hey, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
And now we're in, and it was like last time we got a little bit of the Harbour, but it was just boring office stuff. We looked at a file cabinet.
Yeah.
Literally. That's literally what we did.
But now we can finally leave the office and collect more bottles.
Collect more bottles. Yes, my dear Vincent. Sir, that is what I've been looking forward to collect more bottles and our piece of clothing that is on the railing, right?
Yeah, we can also find our jacket and have a heart attack over it.
Yeah, let's get into it. I can't wait.
Okay,
Literally.
we're in the loading screen.
I had to wait for this so long in lockdown. We're so excited, people.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I can hear the weird soundscape of this office again.
Now I know what you mean.
Right?
For some reason I didn't hear it last time, but now I hear the radio.
Yeah, the transition we had into this made it very clear.
So just to make sure we are done here, there's one interactable, and that's the one we have already interacted with. So let's leave through the stairs.
Are you going to the raincoat? Or the piece of clothing? Okay.
So that we entered from the east and now we leave through the west, and we are exactly where we tried to jump once. So on top of the shed and the backyard of the Willing and Rags. And I do see a piece of clothing here.
Let's investigate.
Policeman cloak. The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the railing. The white rectangle of the Ravachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back. And we can grab the cloak, and that makes us leave.
Alright.
We get an item.
I guess what else are you going to do with it?
Well, it continues. Policeman cloak. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. We're gonna die. We're probably gonna die.
It does remind me of the tie.
Yeah.
On the fan.
Esprit de corps, medium success. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Yeah, I realized that, Vincent. Thank you.
Hey, I'm just reading. Don't shoot the message. Yeah.
I know, I'm sorry. It occurred to me that it seems to be a common thing that animism seems to be a theme in this game where objects talk to you.
Yeah. Oh, I put on the tank top. I didn't mean to put on the tank top. We're still using the white.
What are the stats of this cloak, Vincent?
The RCM patrol cloak. +1 esprit de corps, +1 shivers.
Yeah, makes sense.
I could also read the description.
Please do.
You interested?
Yes.
Okay, so we get a +1 to esprit de corps because taking back the streets, and +1 shivers because know thy neighborhood. And the description says a police cloak made from heavy tarpaulin. It could be nigh wind and waterproof if there weren't 3 bullet holes scattered on the surface.
Oh shit.
The signature white rectangle of the RCM covers the garment's back.
It has bullet holes?
Did we get shot?
Maybe while trying to escape the harbor?
Or, well, actually, it was probably more likely that we shot it ourselves.
But, like,
because
when?
We aren't shot, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, and, like, apparently guns are not that common here.
Yeah.
I don't think we have seen any apart from...
Kim's.
Yeah, we have seen Kim's, and we've heard of our own.
Yeah.
So...
But, I mean, they could also just be very old, and they never give you a new coat. Because we have been in firefights of some sort, because we shot people, I think. That was in our file. So yeah, but it seems weird to me that they wouldn't give you a new coat if you got shot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's a theory, Vincent, that we shot it ourselves. I just don't quite see why.
Well, do we want to put it on?
What would it replace?
I think jacket, the Samarizian launch jacket.
And what are the stats on that?
+1 to conceptualization.
I like conceptualization better, but the other one gives more stats.
Yes.
Hmm.
And I also like shivers. Esprit de
Yeah.
corps, yeah, okay, it's
Well,
fine.
we can always put it back on the other thing when conceptualization comes up. And
Yeah.
in this environment, I feel like we're here on police work, right?
Uh-huh.
And it gives you +2 police skills, which makes sense. Esprit de corps, shivers, knowing the streets, also kind of police thing.
Mhm.
So yeah, for this endeavor, I want to wear it.
Okay. Oh, we look so cool.
Dumb.
I guess. Okay, I'm just looking at our items. Do we have anything else that works well with our police work?
No, I mean, come on. I think otherwise we're pretty optimized.
Yeah.
And I don't want to
Pretty
get too
much.
one-sided either.
Yeah, also the only item we have that gives any bonuses to that is our Disco Blazer, which gives +1 to Esprit de Corps,
Hmm.
but the jacket or the cloak is better.
Okay,
So, we are cool policemen now.
cool.
Woohoo. Okay. And so we're on top of this wall that surrounds the harbor right now.
Can you get 2 bottles?
Yes, but first, there's a button I can press.
Oh, okay.
There's like a water tank right next, and it ends basically where the wall starts.
Okay.
Well, let's see. What does it say? Collecting rainwater. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Hmm.
Okay, I believe at the end of this wall there were bottles. I can see that.
Yeah, I remember you spoke of these bottles.
Yes, and Kim is standing in front of them.
I remember you sort of. No, sorry. I'm imagining you kind of walking along the battlements of the harbor, which
Yeah.
in my mind is a kind of fortress.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not too far off.
No, it's pretty close.
Okay. I feel that there's some kind of symbolism here as well.
Oh.
It's not entirely lost on me.
Uh-huh. So I found the bottles, and there was also at least 3 packages of cigarettes, according to one of the buttons.
Cool.
And there's a second button. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner.
Man,
And-
electrochemistry is having a field trip.
Oh yeah, we can interact with ourselves. This is gonna go well. Inland Empire. What?
Hmm.
Okay. Numerous empty wine bottles glisten in the rain. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Yeah, of course, because they're not working.
Yeah. So we can ask, wait, how hard? Or we can ask, did I do this?
Oh.
Or we can discard the thought.
Wait, question first.
Yes. Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Sounds like a normal Friday night for us.
So now we can ask, did I do this?
Mm-hmm.
5 XP. Whoa. And Kim says, well, the lieutenant looks at you, then the bottles. Yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
That means I was in the harbor for sure. It's like
I mean, we did
news to me.
we did leave our jacket
yeah,
behind,
that is a
or
good
our
point.
cloak.
Well, we could have thrown it there or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Certainly.
This party equipment suggests that we spent significant amount of time here.
Well, it depends how fast you can drink. Really.
Yeah. Well, it's something we should keep in mind for our coming interactions with the harbor people.
Mm-hmm. We have 5 options now.
Wow.
The first one, this is really sad. I must have been miserable. The second one, looks like I had a lot of fun. Third one, I'm still not completely convinced it was me. Fourth one, I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor. Or we can finish the thought with the last one.
I want to say exactly what was going through my mind, which is I'm not entirely convinced.
All right. And Kim says, I am. But it doesn't matter right now. Let's just move on.
All right.
Yeah, let's collect some bottles.
Ah, that's good. Good sounds, Vincent.
2, 3, 4. Best part is Kim running around me while I just turn on the spot collecting these bottles.
Oh, careful with that, Lieutenant. Ooh.
Stop moving, Kim. Even when I'm not moving, like I'm just looking at the same bottle and he's just running around me.
That's a lot of
Friendly.
bottles, Vincent.
Okay, is there any more?
Maybe we can finally pay for a room or something.
Yes, there are 4 more.
This is like loot.
Yes.
This is like playing
these-
Duke Nukem and coming into a secret ammo chamber with a BFG in it.
Well, maybe some of these bottles are magical. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're done with the bottles for now.
Nice.
Right next to the bottle spot, there's like a small shed of some sort,
Okay.
which we can interact with.
Let's
So,
go.
Start there. Nightwatchman's booth. This is the Nightwatchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Anoux.
But that's not the same Renee that we met, right? The old guy?
I think it is.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So because we can say, so this is where René works. I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
And Kim says, if you must. The lieutenant looks around. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Well, it's not like we're secret here, are we? Well, okay. Whatever.
Yeah. Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Savior Fair, medium success. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order. Do we want to take the picture or leave the picture alone?
I mean, I'd like to look at it, so take it, I guess.
Item gained. Photo of a happy couple.
Hmm.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabiner uniform.
Of course.
The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. Empathy, medium success. René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Yeah. Maybe we can show it to him to make him pensive or something.
Yeah. Why did you take that picture of René? The lieutenant asks, glancing at the photo. And we can say, 1, I'm gonna ask him about it. 2, I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. Or number 3, I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim.
Number 1.
We gained a task.
Nice. We gave ourselves a task.
Ask
For
René
no
about
reason.
the photo. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Kim says, you're really interested in that old soldier? He remarks, surprised. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time. Oh, it will.
Yeah, by all likelihood.
Okay, and we're down there. Can we move down there? No, we can't. Okay. So we move back slightly, and there are some stairs. And wait, we can interact with ourselves right at the top of the stairs. All around you, great machines in quintessence. I don't know what that means.
How do you spell it?
It's already gone.
It wasn't that important, for sure.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
When we exited the little office, was that the only way out, or were there other paths?
That was the only way out.
All right, then.
I'm still following the only path we have. at
I
the
see.
moment.
Very good. Just placates my anxiety about not missing anything in games ever.
So we went on top of the wall, basically, all the way to the end. There
Yeah.
was the night watchman's cabin and the bottles, and then we moved half the way back, and now down some stairs into the actual harbor. And
Very good.
now we are on top of some containers because there's a button. And there's a big crane next to us, but we will find out more after this button. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest on the snow. That's part of the container. So
Yeah,
the side of
remember this is the White Pines Harbor or something?
it. Mhm.
Something like that.
Okay, and still following just the one path. We're going further down towards the big door, and I think we're on top of the crane. Part of the train. Yeah. Okay. So we're at the lowest platform of this train, I think. Not train, crane.
Okay.
And there's another button. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Quasund.
Do you think eventually we have to operate the crane to get to some place?
Oh, I hope
like in
so.
Zelda?
I hope so.
I don't know why Zelda came up, but it would remind me of the water temple in
Was
Ocarina
there-
of Time.
Was there?
No, there was
Crane?
neither a crane nor shipping containers, but you did have to do a lot of changing of the height level of the water to get to other places and
yeah,
raise
okay.
platforms and stuff.
Mhm. Like a crane would do.
Well, that's an obvious connection to make.
Uh-huh.
So where do we go
Well
from
done.
here?
Well, we can continue further north, or northeast, over the train, but first there is an orange interactable, which I think means that we can only use it because we have like high perception or something.
Okay.
And okay, now I have trapped Kim, and we're standing so close to the edge that he's trying to get away from us, but he can't, so he just turns around in a circle really quickly.
Nice. You tricked the AI.
Love it. And now it's gone. Okay, we'll just get some money. Nice. That was the interactable. And we continue over the train onto some cargo containers.
I'm sorry. Is it actually a train?
No, it's a crane.
A crane. Okay.
Yes.
I was confused for a moment because you kept saying train.
Yes, no, it's a crane.
I see.
I just rarely use the word crane, I think. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
why
close.
I come back to train all the time. Okay, we're on top of a lot of cargo containers now.
Mm-hmm.
This seems dangerous.
Yeah, I guess this isn't. We're not exactly taking the normal way in.
Not really.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can interact with ourselves here. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Just because they're on strike.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
Okay. Now we're on top of a stack of multiple containers, and there's like an empty one that connects to the next group of containers. But first
Mhm.
there's another green button. A pile of cargo belts used for heavy lifting. One says vermilion. Well, that seems familiar. Like the one that they used to hang the body.
Evidence.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, and I can see speech appearing in the top left corner. There's somebody talking. But
You
first,
can. Is it? I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
Yes.
Is it being displayed visually?
yeah, as text.
Oh, okay. But like text that you can read,
Yeah.
like a speech bubble, or is it
Sort
like
of.
fake text that can't be read?
No, it's extra text.
Oh, okay.
Text. It's just at the very edge of the screen,
I
so I
see.
can see like the
Okay.
last half word.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay. Can we take one of those belts?
No, sadly not.
Okay.
But I think we were aware that they are from the harbor, right?
Yeah. Well, that's true. That wasn't really a secret, but I mean, if you're gonna make a case, you need to kind of
Right.
pinpoint it.
If
and
we
now we
were-
could.
If we were a good cop, like a good police officer, we might take one, but we are what we are.
Yeah, you're talking hypothetical now.
Yes.
Good cop, please.
Okay.
Leave
there's-
that to Kim.
There's also a sort of tower here with a green button, so I'm going to click that. This speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. Okay, so on to the speaking person.
Yes.
There's some chairs and money, nice, and tables on top of these containers with another green button. Industrial-sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. Okay. And we reach another edge, and there's a man singing on the other side of we have reached an edge of these containers, and about one container away from us is a more, and on that edge a man is sitting and singing.
A more?
A man.
Okay. We can't get there.
No, but I think we can talk to him.
Oh, okay.
But first, there's a button next to him. The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. Wide waves on red. So there's... No, don't talk to him. So there's a tarp draped over the container next to him.
Can you read the banner?
It's just red,
Oh, okay.
as far as I can tell.
Remember the note we found, the yellow note in the filing cabinet that said more banners.
Oh, right. Good point.
So that might be one of those banners that they needed more of.
Yeah.
But okay. Let's talk to the guy.
Man is still singing. Let's see.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
His song implies that he's painting containers.
He doesn't, though, as far as I can tell. There are no color buckets or anything you would expect from painting work. But
Okay.
we'll see. He's also called Easy Leo.
Oh, that's Leo.
That's Leo.
From the note.
Uh-huh.
He was instructed to take care of all these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, continue. Encyclopedia, easy success. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice these ubi or ubi from the vanishing peninsula of Ubi Sant on Mundi.
Huh. Ubi Sant. I can, for the life of me, not remember proper nouns in this game.
Uh-huh.
Except for the super prominent ones like Russia Roll or whatever. Martinez. But this...
Even that.
We've never heard of the Ubi Sant Peninsula.
I think we have.
You think so? Or maybe
Yeah,
you're right.
I think that was part of the race theory which we learned.
Probably. But he was like firing them out like a Gatling gun.
Yeah, right.
But like, I don't know, is this a play on Ubisoft? Is this a dig at Assassin's Creed or something? Probably not. I'm just imagining things.
Probably not,
Yeah, okay.
but maybe. We'll see.
What can we say? How is
Can-
this relevant?
Just continue.
Okay.
Container, container, used to be Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Evrart.
He sounds Irish? Is that right? Am I wrong, Vincent?
Could be. It's hard to place.
I have to hear more, yeah.
So yeah, there's another name we have heard before, Evrart.
Yeah? How does that relate? Did he mention that in the song?
No, that was on the... Yes, he... container now belongs to Evrart.
Ah, okay.
And that was the name on the list.
Yeah, I know. Very perceptive, Vincent. In the song, I was so mesmerized by his mellifluous voice that I didn't pay attention to the lyrics.
Okay, he hasn't noticed us yet, apparently. The
Oh,
tiny
wow.
man is so engaged in his
Sneak
work...
attack! No, wait.
Wait, the tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't notice you. But he doesn't do any work, though. He's just... Anyway...
Yeah, what is his work? I think he's supposed to be painting the containers.
Either that or the banners, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Which apparently now is not just red. There are also like white stripes on these banners and on the containers. And we can just shout over to him, "Hi!" Or we can leave him.
No, hi.
Evrart, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, master?
Definitely Irish.
Yeah, definitely.
Top of the morning, good sir. I can't do it very well. I'm sorry. That's embarrassing.
Well, let's see. Empathy, medium success. The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an asshole for no apparent reason.
Is that
Wow.
the game saying that, or you?
No, that's me. I've always thought of you more like an asshole for no apparent reason. Yes.
I know you can't have secrets before me. Yeah, this guy just from the singing, he sounds like a very genuine, nice guy.
Yeah.
So let's see how we can destroy his day.
I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
No, I'm police. Answer my questions.
A shadow passed over his kind face. Well, we can say, what is it with you people and scabs? Or we can say, actually, I am, yes.
No, don't lie. Is that all the options?
That's all the options.
None of them are nice. Fuck. Let's say number 1.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know. And folks gotta eat.
He's so nice.
He
Do you
doesn't-
want to join our party? Come and investigate with us?
We can't just pick up everybody that's nice to us, Nias.
Well, you act like it's that many people. It's actually not.
Yeah, I guess. Well, we did have, what's her name, Lena? And then
But who was that? The dice maker?
No, the woman in the wheelchair.
Oh yeah, she was not. The thing is, the people who were sort of decent were all kind of a bit confused. The thing,
Maybe
Kim is the only one who is really
maybe-
lucid and intelligent and is still nice. You know.
Uh-huh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, how can we talk more to him?
Well, we can continue and see what he has to
Yes.
say.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing new here.
No, but now there's a lot of new stuff.
Okay.
So we have 8 options. The first one is we can ask, you're Ubi, right? Or the second one, what are you doing with the containers? The third one, where is everyone? The harbour is empty. By the way, O-U, harbour. Not O, harbour.
So British.
The British way, yes.
Yes, everyone at home watching us, we had a big argument about this. But how to title the last episode
Yeah.
almost led to breaking up of it. No, that's not true. But okay. The game likes British spelling.
Yeah. But now we know. So, option number 4. Do you work here?
Mm-hmm.
Which is a great question because he's literally working here at the moment. And option number 5. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm. Number 7. I am looking for the leader of the dock workers union. And then the last one is leave.
All right, Vincent, from the top, these are all good questions.
Yes.
And as always, the game has neatly arranged them in the order that we're going to take them.
All right.
Pretty much.
So, you're Ubi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish?
It just says Irish.
No, it says Iraesh. Which
Yeah.
I would pronounce Irish.
Yeah, okay. We weren't wrong about the accent.
Yeah.
Now it's a done deal.
Missed. Mom had to leave me dead after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
Good job, Vincent. It's not bad.
I don't think I can do that for a while.
I've definitely heard worse.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
I can't concentrate on what he's saying. Because I just feel like I'm sitting in front of Matthew Mercer and I'm just so flabbergasted.
Sorry, I'll stop.
No, please go on. Honestly, I can handle it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's good for me to stop because I'm not sure how long I can keep this up.
Maybe you can't concentrate either.
Mm-hmm. What did he say? I don't know.
Just read any way you like, Vincent. That's fine.
Okay, here's Kim. That's easy. Thank you for clarifying that, sir. So, next question. What are you doing with the containers?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a red check.
Red check, that means only once.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
I'm not touching that for the moment.
Okay.
So he says, oh, I'm just making some covers for the them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. He waves at the containers towering behind him.
Hmm.
And the red shack is logic. Easy 8. What's going on here? Look at the mountains of containers rising behind him.
I was wondering that as well.
We have a
What do you...
72% chance to succeed.
Oh man, that's so exciting. What do you think is going on? Are they marking the containers for something? For taking away or something?
But what are they just marking special ones?
In his song, he was saying like, "Yeah, I'm painting containers, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
They belong to Evrart now or something."
Okay.
So that to me suggests that they're somehow stealing these containers.
Right, and I think Evrart is actually one of the 2 twins, right? Oh, not
That
twins,
was
the
one of the
brothers, whatever.
ideas, yeah. And he apparently is... I feel like he's a central figure in this strike.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes care of people, and maybe he's organizing some kind of takeover of all these containers? I don't know. But yeah, the question remains, what exactly does the red signify? Is it only a mark of, here, take these containers away?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. Like this one is valuable, sort of thing, or this one has, I don't know, explosive materials.
Yeah. Well, let's see if our character can figure it out, if we can't.
Well, do we want to power game it and end the conversation and see if we have any logic items? Or do we just trust our instincts and...
I don't feel that we do have incredible logic items, honestly.
Yeah. I'm willing to just go with it here.
Yeah.
I mean...
We have to be successful some of the time.
Yeah, 72% chance,
That's
right?
pretty good.
That's basically
Yeah,
100.
it's more than half.
Yes, we did it.
Get it when it counts.
Yeah. The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pines livery, and the mountain rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. Oh. Are they just repainting them to make them their property?
Oh, just to get rid of the White Pines logo and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, makes sense.
But, well...
It's kind of what I was getting at, but like,
Uh-huh.
not exactly, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, we can...
It suggests that they want independence from their owning company, right?
Yeah.
From the people who own the harbor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, continue. We see. Conceptualization, easy success. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container's yard core.
Yeah, I like that.
And we can...
Thanks for the input, conceptualization.
We can say, this looks like a massive redecoration operation, Kim. Or, number 2, Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
I want to say it to Kim, because I like him.
And the last option is a conclude option, so maybe we can
Yeah, do number
do all of
1.
them? Okay. So we say, this looks like a massive redecoration operation, Kim. Redecoration operation.
That's a
Okay.
tongue twister.
Yeah.
Red leather, yellow leather, Vincent.
One of the many we tried in
Yeah.
our preparations. Yes. They are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debatteurs Union logo on them. Okay. And now we
Mhm.
can still ask Leo about it.
Yeah.
So we ask, Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? No, not really. He shrugs and continues merrily. Mr. Evrart doesn't tell me all the big things. Say I go and tell him to everyone. That makes sense. Well,
Need to know basis in the harbor.
Yep. So we conclude with, thanks, Leo.
Okay.
You've been very helpful.
I guess we learned a little bit.
We gained a level up.
Nice.
Woohoo. And that leads us back to our original question.
Yes, there's more to question.
So, next one would be, where is everyone?
Yeah,
We
that
have
is a
this
good
empty.
one.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. He leans in with a confidential look.
Is that so? I mean, we only met Head Measurer and Manana, right?
Yeah.
Or did you like see more
No,
people? Okay.
Not at all.
All right. Maybe they just don't want Leo around.
Yeah, but even like the office area right next to the gate was completely deserted.
Yeah. There are people though. We met them at the Whirling.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. I still they must have a nest somewhere. I'm sure.
He continues, we're on a strike. the whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for over 2 months now.
That is a long time.
And Kim says, so no one is working? Not everyone is down there, of course, he chuckles. Mr. Evrart is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. He pauses to think.
That's head measure.
Yeah. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble, and Evrart sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so. He stops, but seems eager to tell you more.
Huh.
Do we ask about the trouble?
Yes,
and
of course.
Francis get into? Okay, so
We
we
met
say-
Tito, right? Was that one of the people? In
Yeah,
Berlin?
that was one of the union group.
Mm-hmm.
And we say, what trouble did Titus and his friends get into? Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. He smiles and leans closer. Him and his boys stirred something up in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrart telling them to take some time off. Suggestion, medium success. Don't go all bad cop on this simple friendly fellow. So we can ask, we can ask number 1, but what did they actually do? Or we can ask number 2, really, did they kill someone?
Which is the bad cop option, Vincent?
I am not sure.
I feel neither is totally bad cop. I feel like number 1 is vaguely more friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also not quite so leading as a question.
Yeah.
Take number 1.
5 XP. Whoa. I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. Another chuckle. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school. Easy, Leo. That's Kim talking. Let's keep this on the hardies. He looks to you for assistance. And we can say either too rowdy. Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary? Or the second one? Okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got into.
Huh. That seems like a choice.
Yeah.
Because Kim said, keep it on the Hardy Boys. And now we have the option to do the opposite, lead him back to that fight. And for some reason, I feel like that will get us more out of him.
Yeah, because I feel like the other one is not exactly a bad cop, but...
It's again so leading. It talks
Yeah.
about the kill. That's too obvious. Let's hear about his middle school fighting expertise.
Yeah, as we usually do, we talk for half an hour to a random character.
Yeah, Kim, we got this. Trust me.
We got the weird part covered.
Yes.
Don't worry.
This good cop, weird cop.
Yeah. I like that Kim is still a good cop.
Oh yeah. It's like
So-
real cop, weird cop.
So we say, okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got into. I remember I was the runt of the class, he laughs merrily. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Evrart and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. He chuckles again. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Evrart. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone round here. The little guy starts coughing. Volition, medium success. You're never getting anything useful out of him. It's good enough you found out Evrart has a brother called Edgar and he helped Leo.
Why, of all skills, would Volition say that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Also, we're now back to the original questions.
Okay. Well, alright.
Okay. I'm wondering why we can't just ask about the other group now, but I guess that's gone.
I'm okay with it. I mean, as a matter of fact, I agree with Volition. It doesn't feel like we can solve this case with Leo.
Yeah. Also, I mean, we could try the option is still there, even though grayed out. We can just run through it again. But
No, I don't need
think
to. No, no.
we get anything useful there.
Let's move on.
So, do you work here?
I don't expect much to come of this.
Not really.
Let's go.
He says, yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Belek. But everyone calls me Leo. The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. I'm like Mr. Evrart's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Evrart is away. He chuckles. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Was she the lawyer lady? Or have we not met her?
That could be, yeah.
I don't remember her name.
Me neither.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. Kim asks, who is this Miss Beaufort?
That suggests we haven't met her.
He says, a real pretty lady with a skin like these Dukes Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. They were real nice to suckle on once. Dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. Yes, so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Volition. Medium success. Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic. We trust Volition here and say, hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Yeah. Ask.
Also, it's a hold on question.
Right.
Oh, Lizzie. She's a real sharp too. Mr. Evrart put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and loyally. So, she is the lawyer that we met, right?
I felt like Lizzie sounded familiar. Yeah. It may very well be her, yeah.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
That, I don't know. I mean, the woman we met, I'm not sure if I would put her down as, like, real nice girl. But then again, Leo seems overly positive about anyone.
Uh-huh.
So,
I was about to say,
yeah.
his friend Mr. Evrart is also not necessarily friends with everyone.
Probably people are friendly to Leo because he himself is such a sunshine.
Yeah, and also because he has apparently pretty powerful friends
Yeah.
that are very close to him.
Well, who knows? Maybe these people are good to each other. I don't know. But that's not why we're here. They killed a man, Vincent.
Yeah.
Murder demands retribution.
Well, empathy pipes up. Medium success. For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
Oh. Does he have some desire towards this woman?
I mean,
Is that
possibly.
it?
Or
Unrequited love?
possibly. I don't know what else it could be.
Maybe he is sad because he would have liked to go to lawyer school. And she was chosen instead. So all kinds of things. Let's find out.
Yeah, I wonder if it's related to the real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. That she's not yet there, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, we'll find out. Continue. He goes on. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be happy if she turned out like her.
Oh, she has a wife or something.
But she can't have kids. Oh.
So that's the
probably
sad. See,
sadness.
that's another option. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't expect that from the paragraph before that, but okay.
Yeah, that is a strange thing. I'm looking at this person and they make me sad because I'm not going to have a child like that person. Okay.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. But been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has. He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with blue eyes.
Have we met this person? The doctor?
I do think so.
I don't think we've met any medical professional.
No.
Okay. Leo knows quite a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been in this neighborhood a while, I think.
If anyone is a pillar of this community, I'd say it's Leo.
Quite
So
possible,
far,
yes.
from this interaction.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was the hold on option.
Okay.
Now we can say, I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Or we can say, yeah, I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the bossman's shoes, Leo.
Oh, that sounds sarcastic.
Yeah.
I want to say the one where it's, I think you're doing a great job.
I agree.
Yeah.
And Kim says, yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo. The lieutenant smiles at the little man. He is the good cop.
Yeah. It's nice to be nice.
It is, and it's so easy.
That's my motto.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider.
Aw.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here, but you guys are alright. Empathy, medium success. The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in matinees, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day. Yes!
That alone makes me happy.
Yes, we put on the cloak and we used it and we're awesome.
Right.
Okay. So we can ask, are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Yeah, okay.
Oh yes, he replies excitedly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
Oh, here we go. Tell me more, Leo.
Yeah, so we ask, where is that about the borscht? Oh yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. The little guy chuckles merrily. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. He shakes his head with a wide smile. I feel like I could take on Mr. whatever, beer dogs every time the lunch is done. Electrochemistry, medium success. Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters.
Yeah.
Alcohol, however.
Of course, electrochemistry wants some piece of that.
Oh yes.
Thinks it's cool drugs.
Uh-huh.
But the way this is phrased, it could really be both. It could be like, I don't know, heroin laced with amphetamines, or it could just be borscht. Because when people strike, they do need to eat and stuff, right? They're sitting around the harbor all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a thing. I was
Yeah.
expecting them to be like, oh, you know, grilling or something. But maybe they get their food from the whirling. It's possible.
And it wouldn't surprise me if that's just something.
Yeah, it's just borscht.
Yeah, and it's just good borscht, and Easy Leo is just excited about the borscht.
Yes,
and that's it.
exactly. It's ambiguous. And the game might be giving us a red herring here.
Yeah. Well,
Which is kind of lame. But okay, we'll see.
the good thing is we don't really have an option here. We can just stop the questioning here, or we can ask, what do you mean by taking this soup to the man?
Yes.
Is it for striking?
Ask.
Yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling and rags.
It's still ambiguous.
Uh-huh. Completely. Okay, so we have another hold up option. Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling?
Yeah. The cook we can't speak to?
Okay, let's go that way. The other one are accept task or refuse task.
Wait, what?
We can say either looks like the borscht is spiked, I'm gonna look into it, which means accept task, or we can say that's it, I just want to know who wrote the note.
No.
Refuse task.
Look, if there's a task, we accept it.
Yes, but first, hold up. What makes it at the whirling?
Yeah.
Who makes it at the whirling?
Yeah.
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana. in that weird language and laughing together.
Ah, Manana is involved. Okay.
He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad. Okay, and now we accept the task, right?
Yeah, we accept. It's weird that he didn't just name the language. It was
Well,
a
maybe
convoluted phrasing.
maybe he doesn't know the name of the language.
He doesn't seem that simple as the thing. He's otherwise capable of constructing correct, complex sentences.
Fair, but I think there's plenty of languages where I could sort of place them, but not be sure about what kind of language it is.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you know where someone's from, then that makes me think we probably could name the language, right? If you're saying he's from Grad. Anyway, I'm just nitpicking.
I mean, if someone is from China, I couldn't tell you if they were talking Mandarin or Cantonese.
I agree. You would, but you would say they speak Chinese,
Possibly.
and you wouldn't be wrong. Just not very precise.
Yeah, I guess. So they... Well, whatever. We accept
Yeah.
the task. New task.
Sorry,
The-
guys. We love picking this game apart.
The special borscht.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so back to the...
I just want to add that I love this task because I will accept any opportunity to bother Gart more with random crap. So Gart, tell me about this borscht you got going on.
I'm here to investigate.
I just want to hear that voice line from that actor when he looks at us and after that and just like, oh, you want to hear about the borscht, huh?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, Leo sent us, you know. Yeah, okay. Thanks for indulging me, Vincent. Just wanted to share that.
No, that's a great point you make.
So, what else?
Okay. The next option. What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one. Looks at the container. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Nice. I can see how we have to climb in there, and then Kim has to operate the crane, which he's gonna love to do because it's been established that Kim loves to play with technology,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can get to like the end boss or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be fun. Okay, and now the last option is I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Yeah.
Oh, you want Mr. Evrart then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. He coughs, then continues immediately. Guys like Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made matinee is what it is today. Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. And we can say only, easy now, deal. I just want to know where I can find the man.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Evrart is where he always is. In his office, of course. He points to the two joint containers on your right. Okay, and then we can say, okay, I am off.
All right.
Bye-bye now.
This was enjoyable, but it didn't add a lot of information. I guess that kind of character is there also because not everyone plays this game so obsessively as we do.
Hey, more money. Sorry. Huh?
No, it's just
No,
like
I
it was
know what
some.
you mean.
Yeah, it's some redundant information, but maybe people might not have talked to the Hardy Boys or whatever, and
Oh, yeah, okay.
heard a lot about Everett and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, also you could have been very lucky and got in here on the first day.
Exactly. Imagine that. It would be totally confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then there are two containers right next to each other, and we can go into them.
I used to have fantasies about building a house out of containers.
Really?
Yeah, because I heard people do that. And then your house can travel, You can put your
Oh.
house on a boat,
Okay.
on a truck,
That's a
put
nice
it down
idea.
somewhere. Yeah, but it's a bit, it's not for me.
Well,
Huh.
say that now, but like 20 years ago.
20 years ago, I know I was 10 back then.
Yeah, and you had dreams of moving houses.
Oh, I had those when I was 21. Anyway,
Well,
what's going on here? We're finally in the office of the evil bad guy, Evrart.
yeah.
Or
so,
perhaps benevolent leader. I'm not sure.
these two containers are basically the entranceway of a much larger area made up of at least like 8 containers stacked one on top of the other. So
Wow.
4 wide and 2 high. And in the entrance there is, I think that's coffee. Let's see. The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. And then a ton of rolled up banners and more buttons to click. A stair made of pallets leading up.
It's like a makeshift fortress.
Sort of, yes.
Yeah.
And then there's a relatively large white man sitting on a desk with
A typewriter.
a typewriter, exactly, and a very large chair,
Yes.
a leather chair.
Typewriter featured prominently in the sound design for this area.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna drive me nuts. Okay.
Well, once we talk to him,
Yeah,
it's
maybe we'll
probably
stop.
over.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very well decorated actually. Like there is these banners I'm used to like hang down in not ribbons, but in waves basically from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one of the not cupboards, what were they called in the office area?
Cabinets, filing cabinets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And right above that on the wall is a swordfish.
Okay, it's like a Harbour thing, I guess.
Yeah. And then there are plants and yeah.
It looks like an office.
Yeah, but like a personalized office, very much so.
Mhm.
And there's a button on the swordfish, which I'm going to press. A taxidermy fish that tells time.
Oh, it's a clock as well.
Yeah,
It's like an artisanal clock.
sort of.
That is so tacky. That is the tackiest thing I can even
Wow.
imagine. Like a dead swordfish that has a clock in it. Oh
Mhm.
my god.
I'm
All right.
at the same time impressed and appalled. So, okay, so let's talk to him. Because, yeah, there's nothing else to interact.
Yeah. Ah, thank you.
Whoa. His portrait is almost worrying.
Really? Why? Describe it. This is obviously a special character.
Mhm.
He gets his own music sphere,
Yes,
and he's been hyped up. This is Evrart, right?
that's Evrart Claire, yes.
Yeah. All right.
So, he's, as I said, pretty large man. He's wearing a suit, a brown jacket with a yellow shirt underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hold on, Vincent. Can we
Yes.
take a moment to listen to the music? I'm just curious. Okay, it probably was a bad moment, but
yeah,
it's like sometimes these are very expressive, like in the bookstore. That
Mhm.
was very fairy tale-y, and here, I don't. What kind of emotional message is this music transmitting? Because Head Measure, it was also super expressive. Here, it sounds very Twin Peaksy, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. No, I agree. Absolutely.
Like, but not the bad music choices
No,
David
just
Lynch made.
The mystery, like
Yeah.
this mood is not yet decided.
Exactly. This is like very Lynchian, but in like a bar where it's like smoky
Mhm.
and someone is in a velvet suit in the background and looking at you suggestively, but also
Mhm.
ambiguously.
Yeah.
It's a music of ambiguity. Vincent. Anyway, stop talking out of our ass. I just want to listen to it for a moment. Please go on.
Yeah. So the portrait is scary in a way because he's wearing glasses, and basically above his glasses, his head is very narrow, and below them, it's very wide. So
His face.
yeah,
Okay.
he almost looks like it's
An
a portrait-
inverted V shape.
Yeah, like well, if you are at letters, it's more like an A, where the glasses are the
That's right.
middle part,
Uh huh.
and below that his the way his his shirt and his jacket are drawn. His shirt is just enormously large.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like the neck area is gigantic.
And the
he-
torso as well? We
well,
don't see that?
No, the torso not at all. But
Okay.
he has a very large mouth and like a very wide chin,
Mm-hmm.
and he's smiling, and that's kind of worrying.
It's an extremely distorted depiction of a human being, right?
Mm-hmm.
It also suggests a level of abstraction. Like it's a bit dreamlike.
Yeah. Also, he just looks very unhealthy.
Interesting.
Okay, so
I'm excited to see what he has to say.
it starts off great. Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk.
Oh.
He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. And we can say, are you in charge of the dock workers? Or we can say, let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree.
No, I want to start with, are you in charge?
All right.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please,
He-
have a seat.
This is...
Did you...
What?
that-
We have a name.
He's dropping the bombshell right off the bat.
What?
And he's also... This is nice. I like this a lot, Vincent, because he just very nonchalantly established that he's the boss here.
Uh-huh.
He has a lot of authority because he knows us, and he knows us better than we know ourselves. Okay. I gotta process this. Does it say it in the text? Does it repeat what he just said? Can you read out the name that we have?
Yes. He says, welcome, Mr. Dubois.
Can you spell that?
D-U,
Mhm.
and then a second word, B-O-I-S.
B-O-I-S.
Yeah.
Du Bois. Okay. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but maybe we're Harry Du Bois.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I mean, he just said it, and I was so surprised by it that I can't even remember how he said it.
Yeah, he sounds like Du Bois, something like
Mhm.
that. And is that a special title to do? Does that imply some kind of nobility?
Possibly,
Yeah, I don't know.
but yeah, I'm not familiar with
Okay. He knows us.
French.
And
Okay.
he asked us how can he help, right?
It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. He
Okay.
gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk.
Okay.
I'm Evrart Claire, head of the Debargeurs Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
What? No, actually I don't. Is he in a wheelchair or something?
No, he's just in a very large, very relaxed chair and
He-
position.
But you know what's cool? I mean, he's saying his health prevents him,
Mhm.
and apparently the visual design of this game is kind of good because the one thing you specifically mentioned was
Mhm.
how unhealthy he looks.
Oh yes.
So that's kind of cool. And yeah, not sure what to think of him. He also doesn't sound the way I would expect.
Very nasal.
Very nasally. He sounds like a British Bond villain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so with the glasses, and because they enlarge his eyes quite a lot, he looks kind of like a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's intentional or if I'm just misreading, but it looks on the portrait like his eyes are looking in two different directions.
Okay, he's a bit cross-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit, yeah, okay.
Possibly. Not entirely sure of that, if that's intended.
So far, I'm very intrigued by this character.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see
So-
where this is going.
Continue. Composure, easy, success. He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device. Well,
That's probably by design.
exactly.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you and the chair. Esprit de corps, easy success. Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Mm-hmm.
In an empire, trivial success. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some serious bad vibes from that name.
Right on the money, Inland.
Uh-huh.
We also noticed.
Do we take a seat? Or do we say, I'd rather stand? Or do we say, why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a good question. What do we do? Ugh. I want to ask about the name.
I want to say I'd rather stand. Just establish authority from the get-go, even though we have none.
This is complicated, though, Vincent, because what is the power move here? It depends on how we're feeling, because a person who is very, very authoritative might also just sit in the shitty chair, but be really comfortable about it, and that can signify power.
Okay.
Right? It's like you're offering me this trap, and I'm just going to walk into it, and I don't care. So that's tough. But, I mean, how exclusive do you think this asking what the name is? Maybe then we don't even have to make the chair choice, and we'll just stay standing anyway.
I would hope that we have the option later on, but if we want to make if we want to be really sure that we take it, we might as well take it now.
What do you mean then? What do you want to do?
I'm fine with asking him about it.
Okay, then let's ask.
Okay. So we ask, why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
Okay. Do we sit?
Inland Empire. It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. Authority. Medium success. He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
That's the trick. Okay.
We walked into the trap.
That was the trap. Yeah, I walked right into it. He got me. But I want to know our name, Vincent. Anyway.
Well,
So
do we sit or do we not sit?
you want to stand, right?
Well, now I want to sit.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it.
I mean, after what he just said,
Yeah.
civilized. I don't know.
No,
Yeah, that's okay. Let's sit.
because he insisted on it.
It would be really dickish to now stand.
Yeah.
That would be a very aggressive move.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Also, like, we're old. We've been running around all day.
Yes.
We probably want to take a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So take a seat.
Yeah.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Now he's kind of pissing me off.
Uh-huh. So we can remain serious. We can try to wink back, or we can say, or not even say. It's just number 3. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable.
I kind of want to say that.
Yeah, me too. Want to take it?
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna win this with humor.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarges Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Oh, that's what RCM stands for. Learning so much from this guy.
I mean, we knew that before, right?
Yeah, I just forgot, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'm just, honestly, I'm just watching his animations because he just turns around slowly and puts his head on his knuckles and is just leaning forward a little bit and then leaning back, and it's always kind of moving.
His character is fully animated.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
He's touching a photo he has on his desk.
Is he like twitchy?
Not really.
He's always touching stuff? Okay.
Well, let's continue.
Yeah.
Pain
Whoa.
threshold. Challenging failure.
Because of the fucking chair, of course.
The-
I have to, yeah.
Chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
I kind of love
Okay.
this, Vincent. Sorry, I do want to comment on this. That
Mhm.
like, you have to kind of throw your expectations that like years and years of playing video games have built up about what having HP means in a game. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this resource is being challenged by like goblins and vampires and wizards that attack you. No. Here it's like ceiling fans and chairs that are the real threat. Because I did not see this coming, but it makes complete sense that these like everyday obstacles will drain your health and kill you because you're an old, weak man. Yeah, I just have to remember that. And I kind of, It's been a while since that happened. Maybe because we're so obsessing about side quests and stuff, but yeah, I feel like the game could do it more often. I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. But I mean, we also only have 2 HP left and 1 heal potion. So
Crap, just 2?
uh-huh.
We might die here, Vincent.
Yeah.
We might die in this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That I did not realize that. Okay.
So I don't remember that we lost that many HP, but maybe we did.
Yeah, how did we lose them? Or did did you check before? Did we just now lose 3 HP from the chair?
No, we had 3 and now we are at 2.
Oh, okay. Crap.
So continue.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners. Pains me to say.
Okay, now I know how to pronounce his name as well.
Mm-hmm.
Garte.
But I think that he's mispronouncing it on purpose because I'm
Oh, man.
pretty sure that Guard told us his name by himself.
Yeah, you might be right. And then, but now it's like next level mind games
Mm-hmm.
because he might be mispronouncing our name as well,
Oh,
and
no.
we wouldn't know. Oh, okay.
Well, we continue on.
Yeah.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wait.
Is
Are
he
we
bribing us?
Are we going to take a bribe?
I mean, we should, just from a financial standpoint.
Yeah, but no. Remember, Vincent, we agreed that we would be a proper, honest cop, and
But it's so much money,
compassionate.
Marius.
How much is it? Did it say?
It's a lot.
Well, because you're basing this on the largeness of the
Yes.
actual. Okay, I see.
E-
Still,
Everybody knows the amount on a check is proportional to a size.
okay. I mean, the thing is, here's the thing, Vincent.
Uh-huh.
Kim would never stand for this. Do you disagree?
Well,
He would never go along with this.
he doesn't need to know.
Do you want to
Marius.
lose Kim as a friend? No, he's standing
Doesn't
right
need-
there.
No, no,
the-
no.
Okay,
He's
look, come
busy
on.
standing there. Well, we can continue and see if Kim
All right.
intercedes. Perception side. Easy success. Wow. That's 25 real. That's good money. You need it. Okay, 25 real is not that much.
That's a kind of a small bribe.
Yeah, that's really not that much.
Yeah, okay.
What did you say? It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days?
Isn't it 25 per night or something?
Yeah. Who does he think we are? What
Hmm.
the hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he's just really poor and doesn't want anybody to know.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I feel kind of sad for him, honestly. Well, we have 5 options here.
All right.
The first one is, wait, guard? The second one, thank you, Evrart. Take the comically large check. Third one, take the comically large check, but don't say anything. Number 4, keep it. I'm good. Leave the check. Or number 5, you can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass.
They're really making a point of this comically large.
Yeah.
Do the weight option first.
Okay.
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
He just used a lot of words and said nothing.
Yeah.
Those were just commonplace expressions.
Well, the one thing he did say is that he's no union.
That's
man.
true, yeah. But, I
That's
mean,
it.
okay, whatever. Let's not take it, but also not be mean about it.
Yeah. So we say, keep it. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection, then sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
He really knows too much, Vincent,
Yeah.
about us. It's making me uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that people of his might found our gun also doesn't make me comfortable.
It means that Lizzie has the gun, probably.
Is that so?
Well, I think I mean, here's what we established. We
Uh-huh.
sold it to the pawn shop.
Yeah.
The pawn shop guy sold it to a woman who bought it. And if he's saying the union guys are on it, like I'm assuming she's a union guy,
Mm-hmm.
so, makes me think it was probably her. Unless the union was not successful in their hounding and someone completely different got there first.
Well, the one problem I see with that is that since we know that Lizzie is from this neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
I think the pawn shop owner would have known her.
Oh, good point. That's a very good point. But here's the counterpoint.
Mm-hmm.
He may not have been willing to divulge that particular information.
That could very well be.
Oh, we're on this case, Vincent. We're so good at inferring things.
Uh-huh. We are.
Yeah.
We're probably completely wrong on every single point.
Well, who knows? We'll see. Anyway, what can we say?
We can continue.
Okay.
I feel like this conversation is a lot of continues.
Yeah, the guy does talk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's cool.
Lost gun.
What the fuck?
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. Half-light, trivial success. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
He's getting to us, Vincent.
We just lost 1 morale point.
Man, he's killing us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This is the end boss.
Kind of, yeah. I'm digging this. This kind of end boss fight, I'm digging it. The problem is we can't really fight back yet.
Yeah. We should have
We're just taking hits.
We should have been prepared for this, and we are not.
Should have boosted us with drugs.
Damn it.
We're gonna make it. Oh, we're
Are
gonna
we?
die hilariously in this folding chair.
Yeah. He's just talking to us, and then we die.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can ask, how do you know about my lost gun? Or we can say, I'm not worried, I got this. Or the third option, I would appreciate any help you could provide.
My first instinct. My first instinct was to ask, "How do you know about it?"
Yep.
You want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it.
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Harry.
Yeah, but we knew that, right?
It was a strong suspicion, I would say,
Right.
and now it kind of still is,
Uh-huh.
but stronger.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else?
I'm wondering, is our name actually Harry, or is it like some weird mispronunciation he's doing?
Harry.
Mm-hmm. Well, continue.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
So he's basically threatening us with using our gun to shoot children?
No, well, yeah, you could take it from that, but I think he was just cleverly, on the surface he's being kind
Mm-hmm.
and saying don't worry, but he still brought up this image of a child shooting itself with our
Mhm.
gun, which evokes, of course, this kind of worry in Harry, right? It's another psychic attack,
Oh, yes. And
an underhanded psychic attack.
this time we can actually try to fight back
Cool.
because we have a red check.
Nice.
Composure. Challenging. 12.
Oh,
Don't panic.
I guess that's what composure is for. Not a skill I've seen a whole lot, I'd say. It's like a mental saving throw.
Uh-huh. Oh, boy.
I guess we have to do it.
Well, we have another option, but first of all, it's very low, 3% chance,
Yeah.
and we get a -2 because the chair is killing us.
Wonder what happens if you keep standing.
I think it's just us winning the mental battle, I guess.
Well, or do you get like a bad malice if you stand on other checks because he will be pissed or something? I don't know.
Oh, it could be, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
The other option is Kim, and we turn to Kim.
Oh, that's so interesting.
I mean, I'd really rather do that than die to a chair.
What's our morale right now?
3.
It's not gonna cost us 3 points.
But maybe not. But I don't see any way that we succeed in this.
Okay, but what's the cost?
The cost is that I don't see any benefit to doing it.
Yeah, but okay, Vincent, but that's not a cost.
That's true. And the cost is that we might lose HP that we might need later in the conversation.
But I feel like if we turn to Kim, we might lose them anyway. We're just being
be.
offered a chance. I don't know. Yeah, it's unclear. The risk-reward situation here is unclear. We agree on that. I don't know, but I don't know. I want to click the red button, Vincent.
Okay, let's click the red
Yeah,
button.
if
Sure.
we're gonna die, we can do this over again anyway.
Right.
Okay, that was expected.
Challenging failure. God, you're sweating. Your knees jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
Oh crap!
Okay, and we have 2 options. No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool. Or, so what? Men can cry too.
Oh crap! I can really feel his tension.
Are we disco, Marius? Are we disco and cry? Or
What
are we
is
not
that? The disco option?
I see the disco option a little bit in there.
That would be it would be kind of funny to just sit there and look him straight in the eyes and be just fucking bawling, just blubbering, you know, but just be just like, so what can you tell me about the conveyor belt? Like, when was the last time you saw this security guard? All right, so what? Grown men can cry.
Okay, let's go. And Composure says, you want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. You'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Damage morale.
Yeah, there you
-1.
go.
Composure. What is this Mr. Dual? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here?
Why don't you go ask Inland Empire? Why don't you two have a conversation while we actually do police work?
Yeah, God damn. You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor.
Oh
we
crap.
Oh yeah. We can either keep sliding down the chair like a gel shot, or we can pick the second option. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe space. Oh, I want to do that.
The safe space?
Yeah.
This is really a conversation that I would love to play through several times. I'm so interested. This is such a weird game mechanization of mental illness, I feel. And I think it's fascinating, but I agree with you. In this case, that's probably the best move, the safe space. Although it might lead you deeper into catatonia.
It might as well.
Okay, let's see.
So, there are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe space. Esprit de corps. Challenging success. While Evrart is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Nice.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
This is our strategy. Good cop, breakdown cop.
I can just imagine our conversation out of the, okay, Kim is standing there, okay, you do what you always do, and I'm gonna check throughout.
Yeah, but honestly, it's kind of worked so far. Like, when we took our pants off in front of this woman, it gave us a lot of information. Or, like, when we put on ash paint from a weird oven and yelled into... Anyway. Yeah, I have to see a case where this really doesn't work. So what now?
Okay, composure. Maybe you could use your hands somehow. in a kind of throwing motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Composure never gives good advice. I don't feel like composure is really on our team. Okay. Is that a conversation option, Vincent?
Sort of. So we have 4 options. The first one is, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois.
So we're just calling him Dubois now? Oh my, I love that though.
And it also says, vaguely gesture with your hands. above your head.
This is really cool.
The second option, oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding.
This is really good. This would be kind of interesting as a TV show, I think.
Yeah. Just the idea of him
Yeah.
just saying, I'm fucking great while sliding slowly down the
In your gardening glove, velvet suit, and makeup. Like, yeah. Who would play Harry? Matthew McConaughey?
Oh god, yes. Oh wow.
What are the other options, Vincent?
The next one is, actually this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water.
Oh.
And then sit upright. Or
Yeah, I don't want to do that though.
the fourth one and last one, I'm melting.
Yeah, we had too much borscht, Everett. Everything's melting. No, I actually want to do that number 1, the weird thing with like calling him
Oh.
his own shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are getting into his head now.
Yeah, exactly.
We are firing back.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
Isn't.
What an odd demonstration of... Huh? You got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time, and I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Reaction speed. Easy success. Quick. Here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Yeah.
Volition. Easy success. It is about a time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
This is true.
Is this the healing part of the boss fight? Okay. So we have a lot of options. The first one being, I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade. The second option, aren't you going to ask me how I got in? Third one, you called me Mr. Dubois. Why? Fourth one, could you help me get a dead body down from a tree? Number 5, let's talk about my lost gun. Number 6, I want to talk about the hanging. 7, I'm looking into your shady brew. Number 8, I met Joyce, the company representative. And number 9 is, Evrart, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
All right, Vincent, I think this conversation will be a 2-parter.
Oh yeah.
Because it's appropriate for a boss fight, and this is gonna be... I feel like we can spend a little bit of time on this. And I want to be fresh for it.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we're gonna wrap up after having basically survived the first onslaught of Evrart.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, which was quite exciting. Yeah, this is a good spot. I'm gonna be so excited to continue this. Oh man, I like this game. It's getting really good. After we finally got in the harbor.
Where would you start this conversation?
Where would I start?
Yeah, from the 8 options.
Well, probably number 1.
I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade.
Yeah, good point. Probably with the murder.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Get the important stuff out.
Yeah. I want to talk about the hanging. Yeah, that's also a good option.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I would do.
Well,
But we'll
if
do
you're-
that next time, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So thank you, Vince, for reading to me. Thank you for getting through this
My
difficult
pleasure.
time.
My pleasure.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. We're very glad to be back after our little hiatus. And you can follow us on Twitter at @makes_play. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.